All right, guys, we are here on the set of this Tyler Perry movie called
MEA CULPA.
MEA CULPA, and this is the head barber. This is Marcus. Meet Marcus. He is from the Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
He's from Chi-Town all day. And I guess one of the questions that I want to ask you is, like, working on set. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a challenge for some. And you've been in this industry for how long?
I did my very first job 28 years ago.
So you are 28 years in the business.
As a whole.
But how long have you been working?
In the film industry.
Oh, so in the film industry.
Film industry only.
Okay. He young, y'all. But let me ask you a question. What are some of your greatest moments in working in television and film?
Wow. Being the barber and consultant for Barbershop 1 and 2.
Wow. What was that like?
Because I did Transformers, I've done Chicago Fire, I've done, Empire. I'm not a singer, so there go Empire. I'm not a fireman, so there goes Chicago Fire, but I'm a barber. And the barbershop hit home because it's what I really do. Mm-hmm. And to sit down with them and teach them what I really do and make it come to life, it was a different feeling.
So you were a consultant as well.
Correct.
As a
Read
barber.
the credits, baby.
Read the credits,
Read the
baby.
credits.
And that's one of the things what we all do it for, to just see your name in credits and just coming down that TV screen.
Ain't nothing like it.
It's nothing like it, right?
Yep.
So, is there any movie or any one person that you really want to work with? Come on, give me one person.
I love Cube was one of my favorite. I always want Ice Cube. Cube. So
and you worked with him
for 17 years.
Wow, for 17 years you worked with Cube. And how do you get your work? Is it by way of recommendation, referral, or are you on the roster?
I'm not on the roster. I don't have an agent. God is my agent, and I just been getting referred by name, word of mouth, and it's just been growing and growing and growing for all these years.
So that must mean that you have a great reputation.
Yes.
That must mean that you're great to work with on set.
Yes.
That must mean that you understand set etiquette.
Yes.
And working with
sometimes.
All right.
I'm still a black man.
Okay, what that mean?
Because I'm gonna do what I want to do and say what I want to say
Oh
sometimes.
Lord, we need to bleep that. Sometimes. All right. So, would you say that is there any level of working in this industry that you'd like to get to? Because you're already a key, a head department. I know there's a difference.
I own a salon. I mean, it's just like.
But
anything.
On set, who are you? Are you the head of the department?
I'm a personal
or you
on
key?
this. I'm a key. I've been a key, and I'm a personal right now on this show. Mm-hmm. But no, if you just keep on doing what you love to do, it doesn't matter which level. You don't have to be a department head. You don't have to be a third. You don't have to be a key. As long as you love what you do, you'll be able to keep working on any level if you love your craft.
Exactly,
So
and I say the
that's how
same
I look at it.
thing.
So if you was the key or the head department and you hire me, I'ma still love my job as if I am a key or department head.
So does the key or head of department come with a different pay grade?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a steak every day though.
Exactly, but we got to tell the people they want to get to.
I'm gonna eat a steak every day, so that pay grade ain't gonna matter because I got me before anybody.
All right, so his idea is basically just be good, be great, and do what you do, and really that's where the longevity is,
right?
Right?
It's longevity. Yeah, it's a long game. It's not a short game. It's a long game.
Exactly. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, tell them your name again.
Marcus Davis.
And follow you where?
Techniques Barbershop.
Exactly.
Beautiful,
Peace.
y'all. Thank you, love.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? My name is Joyce M. Gilliard. I am the department head here for MEA CULPA, a Tyler Perry Studios production. We are filming here in the Dominican Republic. How amazing is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So wait, let me ask you a question. So tell me, what is the biggest challenge in being a department head for a big production like this?
One of the biggest challenges I have with being a department head for a production like a Tyler Perry production is you better be fast, okay? Because everything is moving like this. And if you aren't on top of your game and moving fast with him, then you're going to be left behind.
So what does that take? Is it about a team? Is it about, working together, teamwork makes the dream work? Like, what is your thing? How do you keep your team together? Because you guys are doing how many people a day?
Let me tell you, first you have to hire the right team to work with you. You need a team that's going to complement you as a whole, a team that can do everything, a team you can depend on, a team you can trust that if you're not around, they can get the job done for you. It's so important for you to have the right team with you. You can't just hire your friends when you're doing production. You have to hire your friends with skill sets that can do whatever it takes to make sure the production runs smooth.
How many people were you doing on this show, would you say?
On this show, we had stunts, we had doubles. Everybody had a stunt and everybody had a double out of this entire cast. And not to mention all of the background. It just took a lot of work to make sure that everyone looked the part.
So if you could say your biggest challenge is what? Let me wrap it up in one sentence.
My biggest challenge working on a TV set like this one would be to make sure that you are ahead of the game. Make sure that you're ahead of what's about to happen, because things change all the time. Things will change like this. You might be prepped and ready for a scene that has no stunts, but then, let me add a stunt to the scene. So you better make sure you have a wig available and have it styled and prepped for that.
And pinned
down, because you just don't know what's going to happen. So for me, I always think ahead. I think ahead of the game of what could happen. And guarantee, when I think of something that could happen, it's going to happen.
What do you think about, like, she's talking about being sun-kissed. Are you here? So what do you think about, so you feel like the biggest challenges are just basically having a really good team that's prepared. That's really what I'm hearing.
And everyone wants to be a department head, but you have to know how to lead and follow when you're a department head.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to take direction and be able to change things when you need to change things. You can't just always think that it's your way. You have to work collectively with the director, the producer,
and the client,
and definitely
because if they want something, to make them feel comfortable.
Yes, you have to collaborate.
Yeah.
And it's all about collaborating and making sure that everyone's happy and making sure it looks good and it gets done.
Right. Okay. And what would you say the advantages of being in the union are?
The advantages of being in the hair and makeup union?
Okay, wait, I got